All right, man, we're here on the rooftop of Graham Street Pub. We have another special guest. We have Kacey Hutchins. Good to see you, Kacey. How you doing today?
Good, Leo. Thanks for having me.
Of course, we're excited to talk with you.
Yeah.
Kacey, Joel, I guess you want to say anything as well?
Yeah, welcome.
Sorry, I'm just here. Yeah, we're just excited to have you and talk to you a little bit about your story and this unique community that you're building. You want to tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. So I started single and dating very spontaneously. I would say in December of 24.
Okay.
A little bit after that. But it started with just an idea. I went out to the bars a couple of times when I found myself single with 2 kids in my 30s. I quickly realized this is not the same as what it was in my 20s.
Yeah.
So I was like,
the landscape had changed.
Is this it? So then I was like, do I need a result to like meeting people in the grocery store or like at church or something? So
what time should I go to the grocery store today?
Someone once told me, and it was so funny, they're like, oh, the Harris Teeter on South End, like between like 5 and 7 on Fridays. I was like, oh, this is a thing. It's an actual thing. So.
Wow, it's a dating hub. Interesting.
I know, who knew? Maybe that's our next event spot is HT.
Meet me at the produce.
They have a bar.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, so you see someone cute in the grocery store, like, do we approach them or is that weird?
Not today.
Yeah, no.
Nobody approaches anybody.
Exactly, right? So anyways, it kind of just started out with like, I think my first event was a hike. We did like horseback riding, things that like sounded really fun for me, but I'm like, I don't want to go necessarily do that by myself, especially, I'm not going to go hiking by myself. And I'm definitely not going to go on the dating apps and meet someone and say, hey, let's go hiking on our first date. So I thought it would be really cool to have something more unique that isn't so cookie cutter. Like I didn't want to do any like fast speed dating. It's just not for me.
And the dating app energy has completely died. I got a bad rap for good reason. People were like, I don't want to use dating apps to date. It's a weird, I don't want to call it a cesspool, but it's like a weird situation.
Yeah, I never really got into, I like would download them and I would stop at, okay, upload pictures of yourselves. And I'm like, okay, I don't have any of myself, it's all my kids. So I just kept hitting this like roadblock where I was like, there's gotta be, something else. And it turns out there's a lot of that in Charlotte, especially. I was talking to ChatGPT, my best friend, and they're like, there's like a lot of singles right now, especially in, late 20s even, and 30s. Yeah. So even people in their 20s that, like for me, I would go out to the bars and meet people. It's like, well, now a lot of them don't want to drink. Yeah. So it's like, where do you meet people?
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
That's cool. So you have a community, but it's also somewhat AI tech enabled to like spice it up in real time. Is that kind of how you do it?
Yeah, it started out as one thing and it's kind of evolved and grown into like all these really cool, unique experiences. So a good friend of mine, Bob Durkin, to give him a shout out.
Bob Durkin.
Bob Durkin. So he was like, why don't you do something with AI? And so I looked into like AI matchmaking and found a really cool software, and that was this kind of hit the spot. And it just I think it took away a lot of the pressure for people to meet. And that problem of, hey, I think they're really cute or really handsome. I don't really know how to start conversation. Just like an icebreaker.
Yeah, you see it as an icebreaker. And how does, like, one of your top features, I know you have several features on there. What's one of the spiciest or the most interactive features that you've created?
I'm trying to think of features. So how it works is it's just basic, like you'll answer questions when you get to the event, and then AI will compute based on their compatibility. And then we'll have like the, top 10 matches, and we'll usually do like some kind of activation at our sporting events, like going out on the court or some kind of like meet and greet opportunity. Yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting, obviously, when we think about Linksy and how we want to connect people based off of interests. And really, we're also aligned with like wanting to create sober activities. It feels like the old way to meet people is go to a bar, drink, try to like, talk to somebody there, try to talk to a girl. It's just like not how most people want to
It's changing.
Yeah, it's just changing. The landscape's changing completely.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're still human. We still need connection, and I love adventure, and I hope I don't know if I speak for everyone, but like trying new things is still exciting to me just because, you know, so.
For sure. So what's that journey been of like building? Is this your first company, second company? Or?
Oh yeah, this was not meant to ever be any kind of company or business at all. It was strictly just to create community in hopes that I was not the only person on this little island by myself.
Yeah.
And so it's been a beautiful thing, like individually for myself. Yeah, I would say it's like the happiest I've ever been.
That's amazing.
Surrounded by like super cool people, and it's like things are just falling into place. Connections are happening, opportunities that I never even imagined. So yeah, it's been a journey.
Awesome.
It's so interesting because like the in real life connections and community, it's so central to like human health, because that's like the energy. That's where you pull energy from, and it's just
human connection is the #1 longevity tool in the world.
Yeah, it is.
And they've studied like the blue zones, and some people argue movement's #1, like working out. Other people say it's human connection. Like those are the top two, but human connection seems to be like winning. Like how much good connection, love you have in your life. And I'm a gut health guy. I have a book in health and human performance, and I'm like, man, human connection's even above that. And you know, we're in that space too of, you know, helping people bridge that gap between online use and getting back into public and finding the best connections. So I love what you're doing there.
Thank you.
Tell everybody a little bit about maybe some upcoming events or gatherings or things that you love or are looking forward to in Charlotte coming up.
Yeah, we've got May 9th, we have the second round of Charlotte FC games, so we're super pumped for that. It was a huge success last year.
Wow, what's that look like? May 9th,
May
FC
9th,
Charlotte.
Yep, so we'll have, I think last year we had a little over 100 people. I'd never been to the Charlotte game before, so it's the first experience for me. Super fun. Their energy is unmatched.
It's really great.
At the game, so super fun. We have a hike next Saturday. It's just for community base, and then it's we're open for donations that will go to Madeline's Fund. So a lot of the events that we do, especially our wellness events, we'll do a portion of the proceeds to a nonprofit organization in Charlotte.
Amazing.
So we focus a lot on like nonprofits for NICU families.
Okay.
Because my daughter was in the NICU for an extensive period, so try to give back in that aspect as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
That's
well,
amazing.
I'll switch it up because I'm so curious. Like, there's all kinds of fun dating stories, and there's also so many fun entrepreneurial stories, and you're trying to do both. So what's one fun story that like really stands out from your time building Single and Dating?
Okay, so the most recent one was February at the Hornets. So we were supposed to high five the Hornets, so we have to shout out the Hornets because they've been killing it, right?
Yeah.
But there was a last minute change, and they're like, you know what? We're not gonna high five the Hornets. And the next thing you know, here comes KD, and we're like, okay. This is cool. So that was like a very unique experience. We had like the top 10 matches got to go out on the court with us and experience that, which I think everyone just had like a really, really good time.
So you must have a knack with being able to integrate and present what you're offering to be able to get into some of these huge accounts.
I think the Charlotte community is just so awesome. Like I think everybody is just like, how can I help you? How can I help you? How can I support you? And that's what makes Charlotte so great. So it's like if I do one thing, people are connecting me with the next person, and it's a way we kind of all give back to each other, and it always comes full circle. Which is kind of why I think I'm sitting here with you guys.
Yeah, truly. I mean, we all love collaboration so much, and that's like really where like beautiful things come. You can't do it alone. You have to find the right connections and people and community to create and bring people together. So it's really, really amazing.
Yeah,
I love it. I feel like you're very aligned with us. Creation, collaboration, community. Those are like three powerful words in our sphere here. And it's just so appreciative of you coming on today. Is there any other words you would like to say about your journey or the experiences upcoming?
I would love to find out if any of you are dating. I feel like everyone's gatekeeping. Like you need to, if you guys have connected and you're dating, because I've heard through the grapevines that there's been some connections and we've got boyfriends and girlfriends happening, but you got to tell me.
For sure. Well, I am dating. I am in a relationship with my girlfriend, Ashley Roca, who will be here tonight if she's not already here. So I am happily in a relationship myself. And we met at a Chili Coffee Club in real life at a a real experience,
It's
not on the
happening.
dating apps. So yes.
That's awesome. And no hate to the dating apps. I know it works, but this wasn't for me.
It works for some.
Yeah,
Works for some.
For sure. But thanks for having me.
I'm very passively dating, but I'm married to the game. I'm married to Linksy, and it takes about 80 hours a week, and I don't think I even have the time necessarily for a woman. It feels like sometimes. But that's probably more of an excuse than anything. But
looking for the right one.
I'm looking for the right one. I'm a very patient man.
There you go.
Very patient man.
Sometimes.
Yeah, right.
Love that. Awesome.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us on
thank you
opening
so much.
night here in Charlotte.
This is great. Thanks
Amazing.
for having me. Yeah, yay.
Thanks, Kacey.
Thank you.
Boom.
Amazing. Sweet.